Hi friends, it's Tay Crochet. I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful Sunburst Granny Square. So first we're going to make a magic ring. This is how I make mine. I go ahead and just make a loop around my finger and pull through like that, and then I grab the string on the back and make like a chain. And this is a way to keep that circle going so that you don't have to chain 4 and do all of that stuff. If you struggle with the magic ring, give that a try because it's helped me quite a bit. This is how I make my first stitch on the magic ring. This is a double crochet. So I prefer this over a chain. It's a lot easier to slip stitch at the end. You're going to go ahead and make a total of 16 stitches within the magic ring. And this will complete that first row. So once you've done that, go ahead and pull that back string to make the inner circle small. And then slip stitch to that first stitch. And then you are going to go ahead and chain 1 and then cut the string on the back, and you will pull your hook so that the string comes through like that, and that'll make your knot. So that is the first row. Second row, we're going to use another color of yarn, and you're going to pick any stitch on the first row that you just made. And again, like I said, this is how I make my first stitches because I don't like the chains. What you're going to do here is you're going to be half double crocheting 3 together. So that's going to be kind of tricky. You guys have to watch that and make sure that you do it just like me. Once you get all your loops on your hook and pull through like that, you're going to make a chain, and then you'll go into that very next stitch and do that same thing again. At the end of it, you're going to have 16 of these little bundles of half double crochet on your project, and that is going to be your second row. I love doing this. It's so cute. It makes it look like a flower, like flower petals. So go ahead and slip stitch that, chain 1, and then cut again, and then pull your hook and make that knot. And that is your second row. So for your third row, moving forward, you're going to pick another different color of yarn, and then you're going to go in between these clusters of half double crochet that were crocheted together. This time you're going to be double crocheting 3 together within these spaces. So go ahead and do it just like me. It's going to be a little strange at first, but I promise you once you get the hang of it, it goes really quick. Once again, you're going to have 16 for this row. And by the end of it, make sure that you make sure that you chain 1 on each one. And by the end of it, you will have your third row of double crochet, 3 double crochet, crocheted together. And again, this makes more like pointy sort of flower petals, which is really cool in contrast to the second row, which is more of like a puff sort of flower petal. Now pay attention to where you're slip stitching in this third row. You're not going to slip stitch in that first spot that it looks like. You're actually going to go for that chain 1. And then you're going to go ahead and chain 1 again, cut the string, make the knot. And that is your third row in the Sunburst Granny Square. For your fourth row, I suggest doing more of like a neutral color. This just kind of blends things a little better. If you have yarn that ombres, that might be pretty. But this is just going to be a basic granny square pattern. You're going to make 3 double crochet in each separate space between your 3 double crochet together, that third row. And you're going to do this 3 times. So after you've made 3 double crochet in 3 different spaces for the fourth row, you're going to end up making the corner. So right now this is the side that we're making with the double crochet, and make sure too that you get that string in the back that's for the white that you just brought into the project. Make sure that you are crocheting that in so that it's easier at the end. You don't actually have to sew your ends in or weave your ends in at all. So in this fourth space, you're going to go ahead and make 3 triple crochet. Now, like I said, we're going to be making the corner here. So we want them to be a little bigger because this helps accentuate the, right angle of the corner. So those 3 triple crochet will get put in there, and then after the 3rd triple crochet you're going to chain 2, and then in that very same space you're going to go ahead and put 3 more triple crochet in there, and this will make a corner and a side of the granny square that we're going to be doing. Now you're going to be following this pattern through the rest of the row. So make 3 double crochet in each space, do that 3 times, and then on the 4th space you're going to do 3 triple crochet, 2 chains, and then 3 more triple crochet. And then once you get to the end, you're going to go ahead and slip stitch the last triple crochet to the first double crochet, make that knot, and bam, you've got your granny square.